important things for coxswains at this particular club. A quick list. Check your cox box first, plug it in on the rack and check that it works, because it's a long way up and down the hill and everybody's waiting there. Coxswains and the bowman especially should be aware of how high you're lifting the boat when you get off the rack. The kraken especially gets scraped innumerable times. So the coxswain wants to be like either on the bow or either on the stern so they can see all the way down the boat and check how high it's being lifted. Especially in the mornings when we have us and possibly 2 universities, never back down to turn when you go off the rack, off the docks. Quite often boats will go off the docks and then they'll say, okay, hold it this side, hold the other side, and they turn sideways on as other people are coming like at them. And it's dark, everybody's a little bit tired, nobody's really awake. So when you go off the docks, just say paddle port. Just paddle port side, and you go off a nice sweeping arc, and then you're out of in front of the docks, and you're out of danger's way. A lot of coxes, a lot of us when we start coxing, everybody's really nervous about looking to the side, leaning to the side. It's like, oh my God, I mustn't lean out the boat. You have to look out the boat. She was talking about seeing the far point, as you described it. You've got to be able to look down and see bow, see your bow person, so you can line them up with your straight person. And it's like aiming a gun. You know, if you can't see the 2 little sights on top of the barrel, you've got no idea where the bullet's going. So you have to lean over to the side and take a good long look as you're going down. Your first priority is steering. We've got cox boxes and these bloody GPS things, and I'm really nervous about the amount of time I see coxswains staring downwards for multiple strokes and pressing buttons and trying to work out this, trying to work out that. It doesn't matter what the split is if you run into a buoy or another boat. So I think we need to prioritise steering. I think you already mentioned that, so thank you. You can't learn to steer by avoiding things. People go out there, beginning coxswains, and they want to steer so far away from the bank that you have no frame of reference. You only learn to steer a boat by just missing something. Missing by 100 yards, you've got no idea, you know, really, if you're really steering to port or really steering to stones. You only know if you go near something. If you go near the edge of the lake, if you go near a buoy. And, you know, people go out there and they go, says, where do I go? And the coach goes to the hospital. So instead of steering like towards Picnic Point in the north end of the hospital, they'll steer to like the middle of the lights or the left side of the lights, and you get this long sort of fuzzy curve that misses off a huge chunk of the lake and doesn't really give you any feedback as to exactly when you're steering left or right. As you mentioned, hold on to the side. I've seen a lot of people sort of kind of go like this, and you know, if you hold on to the side of the boat, you're not going to make really dramatic rudder changes, which is really important. If you use the rudder, you use it a tiny bit and for several strokes. And like you said, there's going to be a lag. If you put the rudder on and it feels like nothing's happening, nothing will happen at first. It takes a little bit of time to overcome the inertia of the boat and develop some turning momentum. So don't then like get really nervous and put the rudder on more and harder. Just put it on a little bit, trust that it's going to turn, wait for it to happen. Nice, slow, smooth turn. Oh yeah, at the end of the outing, please take the lights off before the boat goes upside down. I've even had to develop a new method of repairing lenses which involves Play-Doh in order to try and get them kind of molded. Yeah, well I've done, I stick it down into a lump of Play-Doh, pull it out, put the little thing down, and then some epoxy and put it back in, use it as a mold. Anyways, going back on the rack, again, it is just as easy to scrape the hull of the boat, especially the Kraken. More than any other boat in the boathouse, the Kraken gets the bottom groove. So have bow, instead of like lifting in a position, have them go right down to the bow hole. They can lift from there, and they can also see right down the boat, and they can shout if it's going too high or low at their end as well. And please don't leave any oars or blades down by the fence when everything's finished. As the coxswain, you are the person of last responsibility when it comes to any piece of equipment. We left at least one, or I think it was a skull actually, down on the fence last year, and it disappeared. So Make sure you bring the red box up, make sure you have a look at just from the top of the hill, just make sure all the